Minecraft. I mean, this is the game
That's what I've tricked them
that
to
you
believe.
play. This is the game that got you popular. Speaking of popularity, how has it felt to rise so quickly? Chat, if we go back a year from now to October of 2020, we may not really know who Ranboo is, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I was like in October. I think I was at like, I think I was like either like 30, 50K. I think around that range. I think in October. So yeah, it was, yeah, definitely a lot different.
So, what did it feel like? Because you described to me before the call. You said how long did it take you to get to 10,000 followers, and then 100,000 followers, and then how did that progression go?
Yeah, I think it was like after 2 weeks it was 10,000, and then a couple of months in it was like 100,000, and then 200,000, like almost immediately after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did that feel like? Like how did that feel? That rapid rise? Did you have anxiety over it? Were you like, oh my gosh, this could be a thing? This is my career now. How did that feel?
Oh, it was scary. It was really scary because like I had and I kind of still do have like a huge fear of like, oh, like this could just like, this is all going to be like, over in like a month or something, and then like it was terrifying actually, because I had like no idea how to handle like any of it. I was just like, who are the people that I talk to, are there people that I'm supposed to avoid that I'm already talking to, like how do I respond to this email? It was terrifying, honestly, for like the first like 3-ish months, I'd say.
You've obviously settled in. It's been about a year, right? A little bit over a year. Are you feeling a lot more comfortable? Have those anxieties gone away, or are you still feeling? Do you still feel some of them to some degree?
I mean, I think it's really, well, at least for me, I don't think it's possible for me to ever like like get like fully kind of comfortable with it, like, or not like nervous about it, because there's always something that like could go wrong, with it. So I'm always like kind of, like worried about that, always thinking about that, just always like, so yeah, I think I've definitely gotten more like confident with like other people and everything, but it's still definitely just as like, sometimes it's definitely still just as nerve-wracking, I'd say. Just a lot better at hiding it this time.
Do you lean on anybody? I know the Dream SMP, it's a very close group of friends. You got Dream, you got Tubbo, you got Tommy, you got Wilbur. Have you really been able to confide in any of them to help you through this process, because they've been in it a little bit longer than you have?
Yeah. I think the person that's probably helped me out the most with like, just like kind of like grounding me and like saying like, okay, like this isn't as bad as you think it is, has probably been Phil, actually, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was really funny on the day of me getting like added to the Dream SMP and everything. I DM'd Phil like literally right before my stream, saying something like, oh, like how do I do more collaborations with other people? I don't want to have to keep on doing stuff like solo on my own stream and everything. So I asked him about that, and then he was just like, well, I don't really know, but I mean, you're definitely doing something kind of right. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then I went live, and then that day I got added to the Dream SMP. So then after that stream, I DM'd Phil. Well, this aged perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely. Phil is, and I don't know Phil too well, but from what I understand, Phil is amazing. And I've had some interactions with Phil.
Yeah.
Give it up for Phil, everybody.